So I don't know who reptilian to bring, but do you know of a reptilian being that you can bring or a cat being that you can bring?
I bring in well Novak, and that's the reptilian. You want to bring Novak in, or
Yeah, and who is Novak? I think I've heard of him. Like, is he a proper like
yeah, he's
reptilian?
yeah, he's from. I mean, I channeled him a long time ago, but I don't channel him as much anymore. But
Oh, wait, 1 second. I love like a like an insect being. I know
yeah,
you have channeled a mantis or something before.
yeah, we can do that. When Dad said, well, hopefully get a good answer out of them. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but
Oh, wait. The Novak is more safer.
yeah,
He says
Novak. Yeah, I channeled Novak in the past. You probably remember him.
he's a reptilian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Yeah, he'd be okay though.
Okay.
So, okay. All right. You cool.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, bossing.
Book.
Okay. Greens, this is Novak. Whoa. Greens, how are you?
Hi, Novak. Thank you for being here. So, like, I know I have reptilian energies and I connect to Donald Trump. Like, can you see my past connection with you or with Donald Trump or the reptilians?
Well, first, yeah, with the reptilians, yeah, you had trust issues with the felines. You're a good reptilian, but the felines, they have their dark side. So even like you've been attacked by them, like you're like guarding an alien base and you get attacked by them for no reason, just so you've been around, you see cats here that get kind of crazy. So, so that's why you have that, well, it's hard to heal that. So obviously you've been healing it recently. As for the reptilian connection, think of it as you just feel you've balanced it where you just feel safe and you just you can bring the positive side of it and just have it balanced where you're not going, you can deal with the difficult reptilians too with it. It's like having a Swiss Army knife. You just deal with everybody sort of.
So, you think like my nature about not wanting to put up with anybody or my boyfriend too, can you pick up his energy? Like we fight because we are like more reptilians?
Like if it was like a fight like cats and dogs actually. So it just
Who is the cat and who is the dog?
I think you
Mike or
switch
me?
roles. Sometimes you're the cat, and sometimes he's the dog. I just,
Anubis, maybe.
yeah, you just have that
We fight like
that
that's the
that
dog.
opposite dynamic. It just sort of just comes out of
Our styles are
nowhere.
different, so that you got that right.
Yeah, just sort of.
They're both
It's
attack
like,
styles, though.
yeah, it's like but what's having for dinner, and then you like say steaks. Oh, no, I want something else. Never, I don't want that. It's like some.
We're both hot-headed.
Yeah, just
So
some kind of just you have to kind of you're being your individual self, like you're being independent, and so that's where you clash, you could say.
We both have rebellious spirit too.
very rebellious. So Novak,
Yeah.
what can you tell us like any of our reptilian lifetime? Can you tell me like what being I was as a reptilian and what being Mike was if you can pick up his energy?
Well, for you, yeah, it's a what's Egyptian, Sirius. So think like you're watching over the Egyptians, the humans. Uh, I get the word cultivating the, teaching them how to, harvest, food, things like that. I do get eggs. So reptilians kept their eggs here. It's like how they have kids, they laid eggs. So you actually watch over that. I know it sounds weird, but you don't have that here, but like large ones. Those are
Nigerians lay
the
eggs.
those are the old days. So old days. So as for Michael, there is some reptilian, there's a lot of canine
That's the beginning of it.
energy. You have like you also dealt with like you fought rat beings, like rats, like
Like big
humanoid.
rats?
Yeah, big ones.
Like
Yeah,
sewer
just
rats or something.
yeah, like CEOs, things like that. Well, they'd be
Because
like
he has energy of a badger. He has
shape
energies of a badger, kind of an a little raccoon maybe.
Wolverine.
Yeah, that's I would say it's still part of the canine energy. Yeah, it's
It's like,
just
yeah, they're kind of like dogs.
recluse, living on your own, because you
A,
kind of yeah,
a wolf,
survivalist.
a wolf would be that type too, like a wild dog, a wolf
Right.
being or something, right?
That has to do a lot with the galactic wars you've been through. Not that you're looking for wars, but kind of like this world, you just go through its process, its experience. But the two of you, yeah, you've run into each other. I believe Michael was a feline, or no, a hybrid. Yeah, a feline, canine, a little bit, kind of like humans are kind of like that. They're like a
They
little
can't be
bit of
mixed
everything.
together,
Yeah,
right?
but you don't look like some weird creature. You look like a human, but yeah, you had like a feeling because the feeling like you have these different abilities. Like you have the feline ear, the canine sense. You'd have these different.
Mhm.
You can see things. That type of.
Because dogs have
Um,
the snout, cats have like the sunken
correct.
face.
So, like, when I
Yeah.
was in Egypt, why was I gravitating to the cat so much? Like, what was the energy of Egypt and the cat?
Well, part of it seems like your the understanding of them, but also they're going through a lot here. It's like there's just a lot of there's a lot of pain here. They're just misunderstood. They got themselves pulled into this world, because they're just, they're cats that just begin to, like humans, they get into situations that they can't get out of. Like cats, you jump into stuff and it's like, well, it looked like a good idea at first, and now I'm stuck here. So it's like, so the Egyptian, so you feel
They're
just,
homeless too.
yeah, they feel like they're misunderstood is what I'm getting. And the reptilian, all alien beings, you can say all feel that way. So, but the two of you feel like you just had the, yeah, I get the clash of the titans. You just
Clash of
did
the
not,
Titans?
yeah, I just didn't understand each other.
We
you're
don't
the
understand each other.
feline. Yeah, he was more the canine, feline,
You see
and
any
you,
Anubis, Novak?
I feel connected to Anubis.
oh
Does
yeah.
he have,
Yeah.
am I?
Both of you are, yes, yeah, you both definitely at one time you both been Anubis type beings. And you're still clashing with each other, though. Whether it's
I felt like
opposites
Anubis,
attract, you could say.
I feel like if Anubis walked in, people would separate. Like people would fear him.
Yes, correct.
And I think
But you would look similar. Both of you look similar to that. You're the same race. Let's put it that way.
Embrace.
is that a Syrian race? Like where does
Yes.
Anubis come from? Syrian.
Well, it's Orion. It's like originated from Orion, but went to Sirius. I guess you could say ruled over there for a while, and then he got
Is
pulled
it over
here.
there?
What's the black cat goddess in Egypt? Horus?
Sekhmet.
Sekhmet.
Am I
Any
related to
Sekhmet?
Sekhmet or Beset, the Egyptian god, the Egyptian cat?
Uh, I would say both, but Setmet seems to be a strong
Oh,
energy. Yeah, so you're connecting more to your origins, more of the somber energies of the feline. It's just calming
I
things
just saw the cat.
down. Yeah, so you're connecting more to the more sleeping cat. You can see the cats are just relax and sleep. You're connecting more to that, releasing all of that chaos. So yeah, you're getting more in touch with that.
Okay.
So,
Right.
so that's good.
Yeah, what were we doing as Orion beings? Were we together or we were fighting each other?
These are
Oh
ancient.
yeah, it wasn't always fighting. It was just difference of opinion. A lot of that was in Sirius. And Orion feels like elf type beings, but elves with like 6 foot tall. Some of you had tails. Just explorers basically. So you just had the two of you were like running into each other a lot. Like you had the same interests, but you didn't. But you had different opinions. Like you have the same interests, but you have different
We do.
opinions. That's
We
yeah.
have
So
different opinions all the time.
Same interest.
We
yeah.
are meant to like fight with each other for all our lives, if you can see it, Novak.
Yeah, it's been going on for kind of thousands of years, I would say,
Centuries.
probably longer than that.
Oh my God, I hope we make it. Okay, so I wanted to
Uh,
know, like, I feel
yeah.
like I have witch lifetimes. Does he have witch lifetimes or warlock?
Right.
Yes, but yeah, I would say you put curses on him. Well, you didn't understand him. Like you would think he was the villain when he wasn't, just maybe more
I put curses
misunderstood.
on him.
Misunderstood.
Yeah.
I
And yeah,
treated you really badly, babe. So this is my best lifetime
Have
treating
I,
him.
have I has done anything in vengeance or spite, like in response to that to her?
Yeah, I see you like burning down a village that she was in, or at
That's
least
something I would do.
not stopping it. It's yeah, just but I don't think she was there anymore. Like yeah, you're kind of like enemies in the past, but it was weird. It was like a not
Spite
your
each other.
yeah, like more
Mm.
quarreling than it was spite, but not
Think
like
this war has been happening. So what
yeah.
me and him fight has been going on for a very long time, you would say, Novak?
Yeah, oh, it's on and off. It's like it's been kind of like a softball type thing. You wouldn't be in the same room if it was. It's just there's a
Right, right.
attraction of just differences, though. I mean, if you didn't have these differences, I'm not sure if that it'd be hard to. Yeah, just kind of where is this going? As for like you're gonna, yeah, you're always gonna have that. Seems it
So
might
we
cool
feel,
down
Yeah, I
as
agree
for
with
and I
arguing.
feel like Novak that something brought us together, like under the lights,
some.
like there were stars sparkling or
Yeah.
something was going on that we magically connected to each other. Do you think that the reptilians or our higher self has anything to do with it?
Or
Well,
dark
yeah,
forces.
you're ready to. Like you calm down your differences have calmed down a lot. Yeah, you still have that. Yeah, you attracted to each other. You're just ready to share your different points of view. And eventually it will well, you're always going to have that, but it'll get better
Or
over
exploding
time.
stuff.
But you're still going to have it no matter what. It's just it kind of
We
makes
have it
you
no matter what. We are like cats, that's
that's what
why.
makes it unique. Yeah, just I feel like you still mend fences and still come back.
Did I
So
Mike,
run
it's
into the
just
same?
Mike has a black cat that he treats like like his baby, and that's
yeah,
why my connection with the cats became a little stronger. But do you
yeah.
think that I have been a cat?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Definitely.
So with Michael though, he's been around, I imagine you could feel ferocious cats, like this big, but he was not scared of them. Like he was like he understood them. I mean, like just like a even like a dragon cat, crazy stuff that's out there. He just had a
Any
like
lions or tigers or cheetahs, anything like that?
yeah, so all yeah, he's definitely cheetah, been a strong
Oh
even
my God, I
many
love cheetahs. I
I
love
relate to
them.
it just because like I run a lot, so like cheetahs
yeah.
I always draw to that.
Yeah, the cheetah is that seems to be it's not just that it's not that you're running away or anything. It's just that you like
No, but like I just
speed.
love their speed and their ferocity. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just the adventure of it. It's like, man, if I'm a cheetah, I can run super fast. So it's
How
like,
can they can change directions on their
it-
foot pads and everything. I love
it's it's
watching that.
it's kind of like being on a motorcycle.
Yeah, like a motorcycle, like a stunt motorcycle.
Yeah,
So
but
do
you're
I?
right. Yeah.
I feel very attracted to the cats, like the
Apex
big
predators.
cats, and also to the lions. And recently, I did try mushrooms, and it made me feel like more of a cat being and more Egyptian lifetime. Am I like connecting to my
Yeah.
Egyptian lifetime?
Well, it's connecting to I was Cleopatra time period.
Cleopatra.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
What,
that's more
She
of
was
what,
the
surrounded by cats too, wasn't she?
yeah,
yeah.
so me and him, were we priest and priestess in Egyptian lifetime?
That was more ancient times. Yeah, but actually both of you have been felines in the past in Egyptian times. Just guard like I see like guarding the in Egypt, like guarding like sacred records, alien knowledge during the time of Atlantis, as humans are starting to develop better. And then a lot of it was put underground or even underwater. So just alien knowledge. So like some of the pyramids are underwater.
Well, what is my connection with Ra? I feel so extremely attached to the sun. Like, do I come from the sun or do I feel like I'm going back to the sun?
There's a lot of hidden knowledge there. So it just the world was more relaxed in some regard due to Raw because it's been changed over time. So like early Raw, things were a lot more calmer. Even the two of you were at a better state of mind. As humans started to disconnect and separate, that's when the two of you kind of became more separated yourself, you could say. That's when you became more, it's like, you saw it different ways.
A
So,
united spirit.
So I
yeah.
was chanting the Egyptian chant and he
Mhm.
got attracted to the same Egyptian chant. Does it help us both to do Egyptian chants because we're attracted to it?
What's
Well, it's okay now,
Okay.
but realize Egyptian has a lot of elite I mean, you go through a process, but I feel like you're filtering it out, you're still clearing it out. That has a program connected to it though.
Oh,
It
so we
just
should not connect
it's
to it.
well, it's okay, just put the right intentions, but they're part of the control. Egypt was taken over, so it's controlling a lot of society. So just be aware of that. Not that
Oh,
it's
and
controlling you,
do
but
you see us like ascending, like either in this
Hmm?
lifetime or few other lifetimes?
No,
So
this
which
lifetime. Yeah.
this lifetime? So like, who's helping us ascend? Is it Jesus, Krishna? Who's with us? Who's helping us?
Wait,
Or
help me. You're
heaven?
getting guidance from them. Krishna, yeah, both, yeah, Jesus also. But you're following your own guidance. So you're just believing more in yourselves. Both of you are.
I
It
think
just,
also like Ivan is guiding me. Is Ivan my teacher on other planets?
yeah, just yeah, it feels like he's kind of hard on you in other worlds too. But yeah, just I mean, this world was like come to this place to figure things out. Yeah. So, and but it's good you have your opinions though. Both of you still have your points of view, so that's good. So you're not
And
being controlled by anybody,
I had a
so that's
question.
good.
we are not.
Is there a number maybe that you see that we've each visited this realm, the Earth realm? Like, is it like in the thousands or
How
single
like
digits?
how many lifetimes have me and him have approximately?
Oh, I would
I feel
say,
like he's older than me, like my soul.
well, I mean, yeah, like thousands of lifetimes. Well, he's been here more often than you have been. You've been more in angelic realms, more of the higher frequencies, but he's
That's
more
right.
here in the ground, in the Roman times. You could probably feel a lot of just the
Oh,
rough, just and stuff that you look at that.
Like, yeah,
and he feels like he's been a slave, which actually
yeah, the slave lifetime.
slave lifetimes he feels he has many.
Yeah, Egyptian times. That's probably why maybe you're not so jumping into that so much. Because, well, when humans, think of it like you're an alien, teaching humans, and then humans start forgetting themselves, and now you're a human, but now you're a slave. It's like this is not how we saw things turn out. So, but you went through a process to like learn from the human experience. And also helped you disconnect from the alien and understand more of the human. Sometimes you go through those lifetimes just to know how it feels to be like everyone, everyone
Go through
here.
the suffering, probably you learn. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. It's just a disconnect from the astral just so you know what it feels like to be human here. It's like when you're connected so much to astral, it's hard to really understand humans. It's like, that's why I disconnect. Yeah, they actually go through a lot of suffering to understand humans. Yeah, to truly disconnect from the higher.
Because the astral body is different, right? Just tell me.
And
Oh yeah.
we both feel like we have a connection with people who are in the movies and music.
Yeah.
And I see him a lot
Entertainment
in
industry.
his energy with music with other stars, and he
Mhm.
thinks that he's related to XX. And I feel like I have my energy in Katy Perry, Billie Eilish,
Yeah.
and lots of women. So is that true that we both are connected to a lot of celebrities?
Yeah, but it's funny. Some of those celebrities have been like working at the grocery store and other real. They're like regular
They're
like people,
interchangeable, right? They're
and
different.
now here they're like
Normal.
rock stars.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not.
like I feel like Justin Bieber is probably not such a big person out somewhere
He could be
else.
a cashier somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like digging ditches somewhere. I think you'd probably be
Taking
happy with
pictures.
that at this
Justin
point.
Bieber, maybe he's just like digging ditches
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, he feels very controlled here. So, but with Michael, I feel a Bon Jovi connection.
But probably because I drove through like Sayreville today. Maybe I don't know.
Bon
Yeah,
Jovi, and
Bon
babe, who
Jovi.
do I say that you have connection to?
Who?
The something with
Sting.
Sting. Does he have connection to any other music star besides
Well,
XF?
Yeah, XF, it's like a galactic family from another. That's an
I didn't
Orion
know that was in the
connection.
same soul family as him.
Yeah, definitely that's a Orion. It's a good frequency though. As Sting, you've seen him as a reptilian rock star, like with a mohawk and things like that.
Because
So
he was in the punk movement too, Sting.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
and I also wear like a Moldavite, and I feel like I'm connected to Meldek. Was he on the planet Meldek with me
yeah. I feel
before?
like Michael was a teacher. See, like galactic languages is one, and he was into construction or architecture, but you were there, interesting, as like a model or something. Yeah, yeah, you probably, I don't know if you pick up
I
on
was
that.
pretty over there. I
Yeah,
also
you did
feel like I
modeling and
was a
stuff like
man.
that.
I was also a man on Meldek, was I not?
Yeah, I get construction worker or some kind of masculine,
Labor.
yeah, some kind of male. There's a lot of muscular. You're
I
very
was very
strong.
muscular, like very strong.
Maybe
Yeah,
you're like
you're
a
very,
heavy
yeah, like a
lifting or something.
bodybuilder. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a bodybuilder. Can you
yeah.
imagine? Like, I had so many lifetimes of killing you.
Do you want to hear like, is there any like athlete connection? Because I feel like the Mike Tyson connection between both of us. Because her
That's because of
for the
you.
bufo, but me for boxing.
Like, do we have any association with a boxer?
Because I'm a boxer.
Mike Tyson, you see him as a reptilian being. He's also been similar to something like a Rambo, like a
Oh, you have a reptilian
like with a
connection?
bunch of guns and stuff like that. And not the most, his mind's never really been that great. He's always in fights and stuff. So I feel like he's been more like a mentor, like a spiritual, like for Michael, a spiritual
God.
mentor to help him get his mind. Yeah, he's been so manipulated mentally,
Okay.
as you
And
can
then me,
imagine.
me and him, like, is it serving us to be praying to Krishna a lot because we do a lot of Krishna chants? He is way more into Krishna, and I think he has lifetimes with Krishna or something.
India.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's just it helps you clear. Yeah, it's a mentor energy for sure. So.
What are his lifetimes in India? Because I feel he has way more lifetimes in India versus me. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, with Michael is a Lemurian time periods. Basically, Indians are flying and all kinds of stuff. They're doing all kinds
Yeah.
of, they're all over the place. And yeah, and they got hijacked by reptilians as the Earth. Yeah, just and it's still going. But that's where you can say where you found a lot of your spirituality too. Like that's one of the reasons why you come back here, Phil. It's like the spirituality here is just unique. It just has a vibe. Yeah, it's difficult, but also there's a lot of light here that you're tapping into. Like you want to bring the path, you want to bring that back. Like bring more of the enlightenment back, as even both of you.
I feel like I end up on being on Krishna's planet, or
Yeah.
being like, I always don't want to worship Krishna, but I want to be the
Well,
Krishna in me. Is that right?
yeah, even like a student of Krishna, you could say, or very, yeah, still learning from her. Well, she's been all over the place. She's been everywhere. I'm not sure if you want to go through all what she's been through. It's kind of like Mother Earth. Mother
Who?
Earth.
Christ energy?
Radha, the feminine energy of Krishna? Or
Yeah, the feminine energy. Yeah,
he's talking about Radha.
and there's
But
a
did
male
I
and a
actually
female
see
for sure.
Krishna like playing the flute? Because I sometimes feel I've seen Krishna.
Yeah, he appears every now and then. Yeah, he likes the attention, that's for sure.
He loves the attention.
He's a teacher. He's an adventurer. He's all over serious.
Because one thing
Just
they always say
all
about him,
over serious.
he loves his devotees like no other. Like
He loves his devotees.
Is unconditional for devotees.
yeah, it's. I mean, a lot of his teachings have been hijacked, as you know too. But you do
Sure.
connect to more of the pure energy. But yeah, it's just he's been like a kind of not exactly like a god, a heavy presence on other worlds. So yeah, he's just so his people are here, as you can see. So it's like another world is here, basically.
Oh, and like we were meeting somebody who he really knows well, Raghunath and
Mm.
Kasuba, and I just said the name. Kas Look here, and then that guy appeared.
Kasuba,
He's a big on doing Krishna chant.
a teacher.
So like, what is our connection with Kastuba and his friend Raghunath?
Oh, they just tune into that frequency. So, yeah, so they bring a lot of the frequencies that you're familiar with. It is a healing chant for sure. So just what you're familiar, yeah, because you're just connecting to it because it just helps you with your arguments. It helps you
I see them as
balance.
teachers a lot
With
too. Are
arguments.
they more
Yeah.
like teachers or more like confidants or?
Yeah, yeah, not your typical teacher. Yeah, just well, they remember a good deal. That's why it's helping you remember
They have the
things.
spiritual knowledge. Right?
See,
Yeah.
for me, I see who he relates to Raghunath and Raghunath. For me, I feel like he's my student or my brother. I don't feel an energy to look up to him.
As I see more like an older brother.
Yeah, it's well, family. Yeah, so it's well, like I said, it's all part of remembering. It's like the heritage, the galactic heritage, remembering other worlds is actually helping with that. And that's where it gets frustrating here because you see all of the what's happening on this planet, and you're used to more peaceful realities.
So,
If you
like,
can
I
imagine.
feel sometimes I have a lot of arrogance and I feel like I know a lot, even though don't really know a lot. But I feel when I talk to most people that they don't know as much spiritually, so I get arrogant. Like, is that true? Like, on other levels or other
That's
planes, I'm very knowledgeable.
that's the reptilian side. It's like the don't you guys know this? Or yeah,
You're
so
supposed to know this. Yeah.
I,
I
I
mean,
come across as arrogant. That's my
well,
reptilian side.
I don't think you're trying to be, you're not trying to be, but it's just like, yeah, well, but also it's like the teacher in you is also like, come on, people, get with it.
Even though
So,
I've got some teacher energy, I always want to be like, oh, I can always learn this. I can always learn. I'm more absorbing in an absorbing mode a lot.
well, yeah, and also, yeah, Michael, you're kind of like a basketball player. What I get, it's like you're show up as an average Joe, but obviously you got more going on there. So,
Added
but you want
skills.
to. Yeah, you want to come off as someone that, yeah, that's relatable, but also there's something else. Yeah, like, I just get the basketball player thing for some reason. It's like,
Okay.
but also you have like, then you like say, hey, look, I'm look like an average person, but then you like share like philosophy or something like that.
Like
Both,
at my bhakti study, like I'm like one of the novice devotees,
yeah,
and I was listening to the whole lecture that they were doing, and they were looking for one perspective, and they weren't looking at the way I was looking at it, and I
yeah,
brought this odd perspective that no one thought of, and like they were
yeah,
like, "Why? How
exactly.
did you think of that?" And I just came
Yeah,
out of my mouth. I don't know how
yeah,
it did
Yeah,
it.
I think we all channel. I think he must
Yeah.
be channeling, right? Some
yeah.
words that come out of him and me. We are channeling our
Well,
higher self.
yeah, like when I see the basketball player, you're just tuning into something that can relate to. Is that something that
Otherworldly,
you
but
would
I
do?
brought it to this level.
Yeah, just and then both of you do that to
We
some
channel our
level.
higher self.
Yeah.
And then me and him have a connection with Jesus as well
And the
because
Gnostic Gospels too. We have that connection.
Yes, yeah, far well you've had both of you had experiences far away from this world. Andromeda, this this world was in like in its construction. Like you're so far away. So you've known each other like the beginning of the cosmos, the
Beginning of
beginning of this
we are
this
rich types of
universe.
each other.
for
So it goes on
many
beyond thousands. It goes on. It's just here is
eons.
this slow. Yeah, it goes on for a second. His lifetime. So it goes pretty
Do
fast.
I have a connection with the Essenes, like the magic during Jesus' time?
They're not exactly the best vibes, but yeah, there's not the best magic there. But yeah, there's been some connection. I feel like you're trying to get away from them, actually.
Okay. And like me and Mike one day plan to get married, but we fight with each other so much. Do you see like it'll be a good thing or if we get married?
Uh, I feel like there's no rush. I mean, you don't necessarily, when you feel it's the right time, you're still kind of growing into each other right now, so you don't really need it. I mean, it's, when you both feel like it's time.
It's the right time.
So, yeah, you just feel it. You
And
both have to feel it though.
okay. And do you think like one day I will be able to see my son and if he's there, he's gonna see my son?
I would love to meet him.
My son
It's,
hasn't talked to me in 4 years. His name is Vibhav.
I think when he gets older, he's still kind of headstrong. He kind of has to hit some low points for you to connect with him. Like he has his walls up right now, as you can see.
He's
So,
turning 21, right? 22.
He's turned
oh
21, but he was
yeah,
17 when he left home and he hasn't talked to me.
yeah. It seems like he has to go through a lot of hardships to finally.
Life experience, maybe.
He might be 5 years. It's probably best. He's not exactly the best frequent. Yeah, he's not the best vibe right now. It just cause you trouble.
Does he
Why is in his name too?
does he hate me or is he neutral? What is the reason?
No, he needs his independence. He just needs to figure himself out.
Is he
So
depressed? Can I do anything? Can I call upon angels to bless
you're
him?
already doing that already, but you feel like he's always running away.
Subconsciously, you're doing it.
Yeah,
So,
so he just needs to figure himself out. He has a lot of reptilian in him. He just has a lot of his father in him. So
Okay.
it's probably I get like 5 years he has to go through this. So
okay, do you want to ask? Okay, I know the
I think I
time
have
is
to
coming
go.
up, so
Yeah.
do you want to ask a question?
Well, we addressed the Indian lifetime. Maybe I was always interested because my grandmother was orphaned when she was very young, and we weren't sure if she had any Jewish blood in her. So like I was always wondering if I had any in me from
And
her.
I think I have Jewish blood too.
No, Michael. Yeah, Michael has some. It's not clear how much. Yeah, there's a decent amount. Let's put it that way. It's not really saying how much it is.
It would be through like the German Jewish, I think that's what the parents were.
Yeah, and also Phil Italian is there too.
Some Italian in you as
Phil
well.
Italian, yeah, a little bit. Like it's a
I never even
Roman,
knew that one.
Roman Italian. Yeah, it's Roman Italian.
Roman
Way
Catholic.
back, way
Back
back.
to the Romans, right? That way.
Yeah, very. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like buried. That's it.
I have a lot. This is my very last
That's it.
question. Like, I'm having a lot of job insecurity for last 3 years. Like, do you see like I'll be permanent here, or like should I do anything?
Change.
For a job, well, it feels like, well, financially, it just feels like it's the right spot to be right now, but it'll change. It's stable right now. That's all. So,
Okay, thank you. And
okay, all
Novak,
right.
thank you so much for
Blessings.
being here. Can you
No
both,
problem.
can
All
you
right,
bless
take
us,
care.
please?
Of
Thank
course.
you.
All right, blessings.
Oh my God, we loved it. Did you like it?
Yeah.
All right, rings. Okay.
We love Novak. We
Yeah.
loved
It's like
it.
another layer of something else. I never
Yeah, and we said like we will keep fighting. We have so many lifetimes fighting.
We'll fight for more life.
Ivan, do you feel, Ivan, you know why most people on your channel love you, who love you, is because you don't feel connected to anybody. And so,
Yeah.
you know, we are like that too.
You show no
Yeah.
bias then.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Thank-
it gets kind of clicky out there and gets kind of, yeah, just get pulled into these certain ways you have to be and
Yeah.
everything.
Can you
Yeah.
show your cat, please, to Michael
They're black and white.
if he's around?
This is Priscilla. She's here. This is the best I
Oh,
can do.
Tuxedo. I love Tuxedo Cat.
He got her when she was very, very
That was like
baby.
Stone. Stone was like that.
So that,
How cute she is.
I gotta show you a picture of my kitten. Like
He
that.
has two
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
Fritz is somewhere.
I
That's
say the
Priscilla.
only time
Ivan?
Hmm?
What's her name?
what's
Oh,
the cat?
this is Priscilla.
Priscilla, like
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Queen of the Mountain. Yeah, Queen of the Mountain. She has the whole title.
We say Ivan only smiles when the cat is around.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I saw him
Ivan
smile
is
today a lot.
not in a smiling
There she is.
joke. Look,
It's so cute.
look.
A little marking.
She
I
never
love that.
does it. Yeah, she's
She never
usually,
does it. She
She
does
just
it
sits still?
just for us.
yeah.
No, she's
Mhm.
always swimming by
She's
around
always
there.
I saw her jumping in back.
Ivan, so you
Yeah.
know, we had a really amazing channel. And you're doing really great. And for like 7, 8 years, like I
Yeah.
always listen to you. You're the most
Welcome.
clear, honest person out there.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
And when you mention all the
Yeah.
arrogant people, the spiritual people, we know who you're mentioning to.
Yeah,
We know it. Like one
I'm
of
not
them
gonna
is
go-
Brad. Brad is like
Yeah,
really
it's
mean to people.
Brad's
He's very
not.
Traveler too.
yeah,
Mine is
lot of mean people.
Yeah, it's anyway, I try to keep it general, but yeah, it's pretty bad out there, but whatever. It's what it is.
You remain unbiased in it all, right?
Yeah, exactly. Non-judgmental kind of.
Non-judgmental. That's how I like to be.
You know, Ivan, like sometimes I see you in my dreams. You're my teacher.
Oh,
I ask you, like I had this feeling and I ask you and you say I go like way off, like you're my teacher in many realms.
That's good. Yeah, that's
So-
good to know.
And
That's
a
good.
mentor
Well,
maybe.
Yeah.
yeah.
And aren't you happy about this queen thing? Like I was the happiest when the queen died. This
Yeah,
monarchy, like
and Kate is kind of dying too, I guess. So yeah, so yeah, that's
I-
a
The end of
good
the
one.
monarchy.
So,
I
yeah.
had a dream where this whole monarchy thing was like just a visitation, like a museum. Did you
Yeah.
feel that?
Yeah,
It's-
there's something like that. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna die out. And he had this.
Well,
he had
who
this
knows when it's
secret.
gonna die out? Who knows? Yeah, just
Yeah.
no. Anyway, I gotta get
But
going.
I remember the
Okay,
really,
take care,
really
guys.
good and thank you so
All
much for
right.
there.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Nice talking to
We
you
wish
guys.
you all
I'll
the
send it
best.
over.
And we
Okay.
will get
We'll do it again.
we can get a link to this,
Yeah.
right?
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, send
Okay.
it.
Take care. Nice seeing you guys. Good
Thank
night.
you, Ivan.
Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you.
Bye.